played 5 minutes and helped the Magic grab a W. I know that was special for you, too.
I played 5 minutes, and I cheered on Nick Anderson's 10 points. I did a good job in that one.
Ooh. Well, that was quite a night. It certainly was. There have been some great moments. And, of course, the NBA Finals with the Magic connected in 2009. And the Lakers, a franchise that now has not been to the playoffs for 3 consecutive years, trying to rebuild it back up. And the Magic from that 2009 NBA Finals ball club still trying to build back to that level as well. Let's take a look at the starting lineups for tonight, presented by Steak and Shake. Augustine and Meeks in the starting 5. Again, Evan Fournier is out with a bruised heel. Aaron Gordon, Serge Ibaka, and Bismack Biyombo. It's the 4th different starting lineup for Frank Vogel and the Magic this season. 13 wins, 18 losses, and only 5 and 10 on the home floor. That has been a puzzle throughout the course of the season. Tonight, the Lakers will send out D'Angelo Russell, the talented second-year player out of Ohio State. Nick Young, Swaggy P in the starting lineup for L.A. with rookie Brandon Ingram. Stepping into the starting 5, Julius Randle, back in Southern California due to the birth of his first son, Luol Deng, and Timofey Mozgov. Round out the starting 5 for first-year full-time head coach Luke Walton. Luke filled in for Steve Kerr when he went through his back issues last year and did a remarkable job. Was hired by the Lakers as their head coach during the offseason. They played 19 road games. They're on a 7-game road trip, Los Angeles. Their record is 11 and 21. Jody Meeks, a former Los Angeles Laker, in the starting lineup for the Magic tonight. Jody played the 12-13 and 13-14 seasons in Los Angeles. He started 80 games during that 2-year stretch for the Lakers. So he'll face a former club tonight. Lakers lost last night in Miami, 115-107. The Magic were defeated by the Knicks in New York, 106-95.
Foul number 14, DJ
Quick
Augustine.
foul on DJ Augustine.
His first team foul.
Augustine matched up with Russell. Russell at 6'5". Good size for a point guard. Left-hander, crafty.
Don't be surprised if they don't run him into the post a little bit. See if they can take advantage of that size mismatch.
Tried to get it to him there.
Yep. Russell pretty good in the post.
Here's Mozgov, rejected by Ibaka. Good start defensively for Serge.
That was great timing on that one. Could easily have been goaltending if he doesn't get there in time.
DJ Augustine.
DJ Augustine played well against this Laker team last season. 2 games with Denver, averaging better than 20 points a game.
Here's Biyombo against Mozgov. Short jumper makes it 4-0. Russell looking for a screen. Gets it from Mozgov. Throws it in the corner. Stripped away by Ibaka. Stolen by Augustine. Nice play by Luol Deng, but he is out of bounds.
Serge Ibaka off to a great start defending the rim. Watch the timing on this one. Big time Ibaka there. And Mozgov's going to try him one more time. Right at the top. Well, he and Biyombo have done a great job over the last couple of games. Biz, huge last night in New York, especially in that first half. Derrick Rose didn't want any part of him.
Here's Gordon. His first shot tonight rattles off. Rebounded by Deng. A 5-0 start for the Magic. Brandon Ingram, the spindly rookie from Duke. Mozgov battling the rebound. It's taken by Jody Meeks. Augustine. Back to Ibaka. Short on the 3. The rebound Deng. Russell picked up by Gordon. He'll try for three. It's in and out. Rebound Biyombo. Meeks down inside to Gordon. Oh, great control, but he couldn't put it in.
Just tried to steer it in there off the pass. Good catch, just couldn't get it to slide over the top of the rim.
They want Russell posting up. Blocked by Gordon. Out of bounds.
The Magic locked in on that help side defense tonight. It's another great play. Watch as Aaron comes from the weak side. Gets that one before Russell can get it on the glass.
Here's Russell with a beautiful pass. Ibaka again. Gordon, Biyombo. Lakers recover defensively. Meeks. Augustine chased off the three-point line. Puts it in. Augustine's second field goal. A 7-0 run to start the game for the Magic.
A great individual move. The Lakers did a pretty good job of taking away the passing outlets. DJ just making a good individual move.
Russell. Biyombo with the rim. He blocks the shot. The Congolese curtain dominating early. Augustine cranks up a three. 10-0 Magic. Timeout Lakers. Augustine with 8 of the 10 on a pair of three-pointers.
This is all about protecting the rim tonight, David, and the Congolese curtain doing an excellent job. Jody Meeks getting it out, and then here comes Biz. Russell trying to go at him. Not going to happen tonight. And then DJ finishing off with a long bomb. Nobody near him.
Had to jump out to a 10-0 lead. They have blocked 5 of the Lakers' first 7 shots. Ibaka has blocked 3. Toyota Trend. So far this season, the Magic have not played very well here at home, but when they have won ball games, Jeff, they have been very good. When they've lost games, not so much. There's quite a discrepancy between winning and losing. That is sort of an extraordinary set of numbers there. The Magic in losses only scored 91 points per game and wins 108 points per game.
When you look at the home court, David, the Magic only shooting 42% here at home.
Off to a good start tonight. There's Nick Young on a drive and a foul on the Magic. The lob intended for Mozgov.
Number 14, DJ Augustine.
And Augustine picks up his second.
Prior to that timeout, David, 7 possessions, 7 shots for the Lakers, and the Magic blocked 5 of them.
Number 4, Helfrich.
3 by Ibaka, 1 for Biyombo, and 1 for Gordon.
Tough call for DJ Augustine, picking up his second. He was shooting it well.
Russell dropped it out of bounds, but touched by Payton. Helfrich just now checking into the game. Had 10 points, 8 rebounds last night, 4 assists in New York. Mozgov. Big man gives it to Young. Young driving back to Mozgov. Biyombo's there. Mozgov missed the shot. A rebound, Aaron Gordon. Oh, they're really trying to get the ball in the painted area with no success so far tonight. Here's Ibaka. Great position inside. Rebound, Mozgov. D'Angelo Russell. Ushered by Payton. Nice pass, but Ingram in no man's land. Circles to the wing. Shoots it short. Rebound deflected out to Young. Young fires over Meeks. Gordon comes swooping in.
There's those live legs we talked about in the open. Not just waiting for the rebound to come to him, going and getting it.
Payton sandwiched to Biyombo with the shot clock ticking down. Luol Deng the rebound. And the Lakers looking for their first points of the game 5 minutes into the first period. Active hands by Jody Meeks. Meeks did not play last night due to the death of his grandmother. He is back with the club today, and his family all gathering in Central Florida for the Christmas holidays. Jody, a native of Atlanta, getting a start against his former club tonight due to the injury to Evan Fournier. A heel injury for Evan. Russell to Young. First points of the night, Nick Young.
Luke Walton going to his bench. Jordan Clarkson in now. Lou Williams. Oh, no, Clarkson on the floor. I thought Lou was coming in. He'll still be waiting.
Ibaka. That's his first field goal tonight. Young has been on a three-point shooting tear recently for the Lakers on this road trip. 51% from deep in their last three. Dang tried to slip to the rim, and the pass whistles out of bounds. Russell will make some spectacular plays, and then he'll make some head scratchers.
That's a great job by Serge Ibaka on the defense. A lot of teams are running their offense through guys on the elbow now. You can't just concede that pass. Got to get up and deny it.
The Magic on top halfway through the first period. Young. He's got all 5 points for the Lakers. A couple of clubs that played last night. Both had late nights arriving here in Central Florida. Ibaka against a longtime excellent defender. Meeks missed the three. Rebound is taken away by Young.
How about the defense by Aaron Gordon? That's pretty good. Cutting going. Russell off.
Oh, easy for Bismack Biyombo. Jordan Clarkson with the shot clock ticking down. Clarkson has to hoist one.
I think EP blocked that, David. That might be another block shot. Is that 7?
Biyombo made it 6. I think if they gave him one, that would be 7. Here's Payton. Free throw line jump shot is good. Always like it when Alfred makes that first jump shot. It seems to bode well for him and the team.
He does a nice job of getting to spots that he likes. He's starting to figure out that little 15-footer. That free throw line area is a good one for him.
Oh, great play by Gordon. Terrific help defense by the Magic. And a foul on Russell.
All right, the block total just keeps going up. Aaron Gordon doing a good job defensively, and Biz right there to protect the rim. And how about EP getting it in on the block party? Gets a piece of that one with the shot clock going down.
Luke Walton will summon in Lou Williams. Instant offense off the Laker bench. Russell will check out of the game. Meeks the catch and shoot. Missed the three. Rebound Mozgov. Williams matched up against Meeks, a couple of Atlanta area high school stars. Both from Gwinnett County in Atlanta. Here's Clarkson. Ibaka switches on him. Nice pass, but there's Biyombo to block another one.
I tell you why, this Magic defense is very alert right now. This looks like an easy 2 points.
Nope.
Not tonight. Give him the business.
What is that, 3 for Biz? 3 blocks?
I think so.
3 for Biyombo. 3 for Ibaka. And still 4:09 to play in the period. That's too late. He didn't have time to glance to his left. With the shot clock at .9, Thomas Robinson took a peek, and it was too long. That drives the coach crazy.
You got to know before it comes in. You don't need to take a peek. And have that clock in your head.
Well, he had an open shot, too. Robinson, a number 5 pick in the draft out of Kansas in 2012. Meeks bounces it inside to Gordon. Gordon. Rebound Robinson. Now Lou Williams. High off the glass. No good. Rebounded by the Magic. No block shot there, but a great challenge.
Yep, had to go a little bit higher with Viz there.
Meeks lets it fly again. He's due. He drills it. Jody, too good of a three-point shooter. He's missed a couple of wide-open looks.
And Jody doesn't need a whole lot of space, Dave. Good catch and shoot. Hands ready. He just lifts and fires.
He's due to catch fire here on this floor. In particular, only 2 for 10 at home. Three-point shooting this year. Robinson, too strong. Rebound is taken by Gordon. Here he comes. Cut off by Clarkson. Eric backing the smaller defender in. Just muscles him to the hoop and puts it in.
Good patience, good recognition of the mismatch. Let's go back and look at that Jody Meeks three. Watch the hands up. As soon as he catches, down, right into that shot. Great follow through. Good finish.
Amway Center, that's the team store inside the building in downtown Orlando. You can get last-minute gifts and maybe even a few stocking stuffers for the Magic fan in your life. Exclusive holiday gear is available inside the Magic Team Shop. The Team Shop will be open tomorrow, Christmas Eve, from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. So there's still time to do some last-minute shopping. Go to OrlandoMagic.com/Team Shop and get more information. So there's still time for me to grab one of those.
Now, are you going to grab it, or are you?
Well, I might have to if it's looking grim for me.
I think Santa listens to the broadcast, though.
I hope so.
Big Fox Sports Florida listener, from what I'm told.
Well, we'll find out pretty soon, a couple of days from now. Maybe I'll pick one up post-Christmas if not. But it's a good-looking sweater.
I know.
Speaking of Christmas shopping, our Magic Twitter poll tonight, digging deep, looking for those controversial topics.
Yes.
Do you have your Christmas shopping done? A simple yes or no. Go to Fox Sports Magic, at Fox Sports Magic on Twitter, and let us know. Are you last minute, or did you take care of business earlier? Your last minute shopper, Jeff?
I'm done, David. I've taken care of business.
Me too. We interviewed Frank Vogel before the game, and he said he got some shopping done in New York the other day.
I was even done before New York, so I didn't have to go out shopping. So
if you're going to have just one day to shop, that's not a bad place.
Yeah, you're right. Your wallet's got to be a little thick.
True. Foul is called on
Alfred
Payton,
Payton,
but not a shooting violation, says the official.
his first third-team foul.
Lou Williams does not like that call. He'd like to be on the line to shoot three. Michael Smith says no. Jeff Green checked in during the break. He guards Brandon Ingram and is going to be called for a foul. He was muscling up the youngster from Duke.
Foul number 34, Jeff Green. His first 14th foul.
He is a thin drink of water. Brandon Ingram stepping to the line. Really talented at Duke 1 year for the Blue Devils. 17 points per game last year. Shot 41% on threes. And was the number 2 pick in the NBA draft.
A very high upside. Interesting. 6'9", 190 pounds, David. They want to just kind of, they're not trying to force weight on him. It's kind of let him grow into his body. Still a very young man, 19 years old.
He's overmatched physically frequently. Elfrid Payton taking it right at Williams. Zubac has checked in. Vika Zubac has not played much for the Lakers, but their 7th game on a long road trip. Luke Walton digging deep. Ibaka again with another rejection. His 4th of the quarter.
That's 9 in the quarter. Oh, my.
Oh, Aaron just could not quite finish, but a foul.
I think Zubik may have fouled him in the air. He or Ingram, both were right there. Watch the block by Serge.
Number 40, Ivica Zubac.
And then here's the lob, and you see, ooh, that's very dangerous. Zubac getting his shoulder into Aaron Gordon.
That foul on Zubac, his first. Gordon on the line. Aaron fortunate not to have suffered an injury there. Soaring way above the rim. C.J. Watson checks in for Ibaka. 2 points, 3 rebounds, and 4 blocked shots for Serge Ibaka.
So now where are we at for the quarter, David? We got to be approaching some sort of record, don't we?
Already have broken the record.
Oh, my.
Most blocked shots in a quarter. 9 rejections. Clarkson with Vucevic circling with him. Ingram pitches out to Williams. 3 on the shot clock. Ingram is fouled on the play.
There you go. That's why that young man was the 2nd pick in the draft. Ability to put it on the floor. Aaron doing a pretty good job defensively, making him go east and west. And watch on the drive, Aaron moving his feet pretty good, and watch just the reach back under the arm. Tough shot.
3-point play for Ingram. Gordon and Ingram matched up on this end. Aaron Gordon for 3. Good looking 3 by A.G.
Well, that's a shot he has worked on. Does a nice job coming off that high dribble handoff. Doesn't have to put it on the floor. Got his feet set. He's been making that one recently.
Mozgov, the 10-footer. Gordon up high for the rebound. Ripped it away from Robinson. Watson as we approach a minute to play in the first period. Payton. Now Vucevic. Left it short. Rebounded by Clarkson. Zubac. Some nice footwork in there in a crowd.
That footwork got him free. The Magic had him hemmed up there for a little bit. Sure, right. Good presence. Nice footwork to get available.
Croatian stand out. Payton floats it in. 6 for Alfred. What about the point guard play for the Magic? Augustine 8, Payton 6 in the first quarter.
DJ doing it from long range. EP should be able to get in there all night, David. This is worst team in the league defending the paint. They give up almost 50 points a game in the painted area.
And do not block many shots. Williams missed one, but Zubac is there again. 28-14. Final seconds of the quarter. Payton firing the jumper. Got it. 8 for Alfred in the first period. Williams from half court. That's the end of the quarter. Very good one for the Magic. They shoot 50% from the floor and hold the Lakers to 21% shooting. Frank Vogel all smiles before the game and feeling the 14. Magic on the second night of a back-to-back. So is L.A. Orlando, much more energetic ball club in the first period, as evidenced by a franchise high 9 blocked shots in the quarter.
Everybody getting in on the act, David. Serge, Bismack coming in right here. We saw Aaron Gordon get one. Another one by Biz. Another one. Come on now. When are they going to learn?
Man, those guys were terrific. Holding the Lakers to 21% shooting on 5 of 24. Orlando up by 16 after 1. Green would have counted had it gone, but he'll get 2 free throws. Foul is on Ingram. Have you had a feeling that Orlando was going to bust out one night at home just because the law of averages would catch up, right? You just don't shoot poorly at home over the long haul of a season.
Definitely shouldn't. But again, they have, and then they have not had a lot of success on the second night of back-to-backs. Just 1 in 5 here.
Yep.
Early in the season.
A couple of close home losses coming back into the Amway Center after a road game. Close loss to Denver, a close loss to the Clippers on the second night of back-to-backs in the month of December. Orlando plays 15 back-to-backs over the course of the season, which is not a huge number. It's below the league average.
But we're getting them all here.
But 5 of them are in December. This is the 5th. Jeff Green splits the pair. It's 31-14. Biggest lead.
And one thing we can't do is relax. This is a team that can score a lot of points quickly. 72 points in the first half against Charlotte, a very good defensive team 2 games ago.
They've had 19-point leads in both of their last 2 games and lost both games. Ingram down the middle. Just beat the buzzer. Brandon Ingram now with 7 points.
And over the top of Jeff Green and Bismack Biyombo.
Green to Biyombo. Jordan Clarkson. That's good. His first field goal tonight cuts it to 13. Nick Vucevic. Rebounded by Clarkson. Clarkson capable of a big offensive night. Clarkson a floater. Rattles in. Lakers on a 6-0 run. Biyombo running ahead of the pack. Throws it down.
That's another area the Lakers struggle in. 28th in the league. 16 fast break points a game they give up. Poor transition. The center outrunning everybody down the floor.
Biz, another one of those guys that has responded really well on the second night of back-to-backs. He's in such incredible shape.
Watch Biz get out ahead. EP sees him running over the top. I don't think Ingram had any idea he was back there.
Clarkson missed the shot. Robinson stuffs it in.
There's a guy that'll get after it on the glass. He had 12 rebounds off the bench last night. 5 of them on the offensive end. Got to put a body on Thomas Robinson.
Green for 3. Magic shooting the 3-ball well tonight. That's a good omen. 5 of 9. Vucevic tipped it away from Robinson, stolen by Bismack Biyombo. Vooch backs in on Zubac. Payton out of the corner. Alfred's first 3. Yep. That right corner's been good to him.
Yes, it has.
He is 6 of 11 out of that right corner on 3 balls this year. Here's Williams. Always looking for contact. He can sniff out a defender from a mile away.
Not a big guy.
No, he's got a knack for getting to the line.
Yes, he does. Biz knows that he got caught on that one, upset with himself.
He's having a career year in a number of different areas. Scoring, 19 per game. Field goal percentage. Free throw percentage, 87%. In his 12th year in the NBA.
Leading scorer. All players coming off the bench, David. Did you just get him?
I think I might have.
I'm counting it.
An unintentional
Shell
broadcaster's jinx.
count that one up. Now, if they're not intentionals, do they count? Yes, they do. We'll have to go to the rule book.
Strong with the left. He wanted a foul. Three-point attempt is good by Clarkson. Clarkson has given them some pop off the bench. 7 in the quarter for the former Missouri Tiger. Watson to Payton. Shooting it well tonight. Elfrid Payton made that first jumper. He has been sensational. 6 of 6 from the field.
Oh, nice job. He was ready to receive that one. Good draw and kick. C.J. Watson engaging 2 defenders. And a nice drop off.
Vucevic tips and controls the rebound to Biyombo. Williams went for the steal, didn't get it. Vucevic with the soft touch. That's his first bucket. Magic 18-point lead, their largest. Williams almost traveled. Zubac thought Clarkson was going to cut to the basket. He did not. And the Lakers turn it over.
EP doing a good job on the defense, denying the initial pass, and Clarkson not going.
Asking our fans to weigh in on whether or not they have completed their Christmas shopping. 57% yes, 43% no. This is not a scientific poll, but it is an indication.
It's hard hitting, I know that.
It is an indication of how many people get their shopping done early, at least among our fan base.
Some people just like to wait till the last minute. Our former colleague Chip Carey, remember?
Yes.
Chip, that was his
Christmas
thing.
Eve.
Christmas Eve, he went out, did all of his shopping. As long as you got a plan, I think, right?
Well, you got
not just a procrastinator.
Right.
You just have a plan.
But Chip had it all lined up. He knew where he was going, what he was going to get. He just liked being out there on Christmas Eve.
Yeah.
Angelo Russell is back on the floor. C.J. Watson. Watson scores for the first time. Orlando shooting 55% as a team. Lakers 31%, and it's a 20-point game. Luol Deng is back, along with Nick Young. And Timofey Mozgov. Ingram. Rebounded by Payton. Biyombo. He was all alone down there. And a 3-point chance for Biyombo.
I think what sets this up, David, is a great job, the quick outlet, and watch EP. He's looking the whole time. He's waiting for Biz to come open, be ready to catch. And a nice delivery, and big fella can finish in there.
6 points for Biz. Mozgov grabs the rebound for the Lakers. 5 minutes gone in the second period. High scoring Magic first half. Ingram. Rebounds a miss. Missed again. Rebound Jeff Green for the Magic. Green. Stolen by Russell. Luol Deng drops it back to Young.
Might be the first turnover for the Magic of the game, David.
I think you're right. 6 for the Lakers. Ingram for 3. Biyombo grabs it. Ingram now 2 for 8 from the floor. Vucevic will fire. Nick Young rebounds for LA. D'Angelo Russell. Payton alert, almost had the steal. He did shake it loose. Taken by Watson.
It's great help. He got help from Nick Vucevic and then gave help on the roll.
Boy, Vucevic battling through a lot of contact, and finally a whistle will put Vuce on the line. It's on Ingram, number 3. Vucevic on Fox Sports Florida is brought to you by Dodge. Visit Dodge.com or your local dealer today. And by Steak 'n Shake, famous for steak burgers. Welcome back inside the Amway Center on this 23rd day of December. Game number 32 for the Orlando Magic. Looking for their 14th victory of the year. Here's our Metro PCS Unlimited performance. Next three for the Magic. Monday, Memphis comes to town. A heartbreaking one-point loss suffered by the Magic on December the 1st.
We owe them one.
Yep. Charlotte, Wednesday, Indiana. A week from Sunday.
We owe them one.
Yeah. That was a blowout defeat in mid-November. That one-point loss in Memphis was the only blemish on a 5-game road trip. Orlando went 4-1.
How about Memphis after that? Just kind of rolling along without Mike Conley.
He's about ready to come back, I understand. Great job by the Grizzlies to keep their heads above water. Nick Vucevic, one of 12 NBA players averaging a double-double. Coming off the bench for the Magic. He's averaged 14.5 points and right under 10 rebounds per game. Here is Huertas, who just checked in. He played some good basketball against Orlando twice last year. Marcelo Huertas from Brazil. (49-28). Vooch sails it through the hands of Jeff Green. Miscommunication.
Magic tried to enter into the post, run a little split action there. DJ Augustine setting a screen for Jeff Green. No connection, though, on the pass.
Young, no good for three. The rebound, Biyombo. Green defended by Young. Draws a double team. Payton left open for three. Looked good, but it rattled out. D'Angelo Russell. Young. Pretty good challenge there by the Magic. Vucevic for the foul. Let's get an update from Dante.
David, JT, as you might imagine, Coach Vogel loves the defense of his group here tonight, holding his team under 30%, but he doesn't want them to get complacent. He said he wants to have active hands defensively, but not around Lou Williams because he's trying to draw contact, so you can't have your arms out there. Two ways the Lakers get back into this game. One, on penetration, where they either finish at the rim or kick out for threes, and two, second chance points. So got to keep them off the glass. Just warning his group to watch for those two things, guys.
All right, great advice. Elfrid Payton finally missed a shot and checks out of the game. I think
got to get him out.
I think assistant coach Chad Forcier teased him a little bit coming to the bench. You can't miss a shot, EP. We'll pull you out of the game. He was chuckling about it. Young unable to connect. Nick Young. He's having a very good year. In his 10th year out of Southern Cal. Just 1 of 2 at the line there. Green. Soft touch along the baseline.
Without Julius Randle available tonight, well, dang, sliding over to the 4 spot changes things for him a little bit. Young forced to play a little 3. Tough to guard guys like Jeff Green in the post.
Magic size has been problematic for the Lakers tonight. They also are missing Larry Nance Jr. with a knee injury. Augustine to Biyombo. Meeks. Let's see if he was in the act of shooting. He says he was. And they say yes.
D'Angelo Russell. His second, 14th
Number 2 on D'Angelo Russell.
Jody Meeks, shooting 2.
Meeks 195 career starts with this one tonight. He's played in almost 500 NBA games in his 8th season from Kentucky. Well, you have a player that's coming off a couple of foot surgeries. You never really know if he's going to be able to come back and play at a very high level. But Meeks has stepped right in, Jeff, and 12 games now with the Magic has looked very good.
Well, it hasn't really surprised me, his ability to shoot the basketball. But what has been pretty good is defensively, he's been pretty good, very active, averaging about a steal a game. Oh, boy. Pretty good defense. Tough shot by Russell.
Foul number 20, Jody Meeks.
That foul is on Jody Meeks. Russell
Third team foul.
with the three-point opportunity.
Watch this one. Russell getting a little bit of contact. Tossing it up there. Crafty, David. Very crafty.
And the three-point play. Magic's biggest lead has been 25. They are up 22 with 3.5 to play in the second quarter. Huertas now defending Augustine. Green.
Offensive foul.
And a foul on Jeff Green. Trying to get physical with Nick Young. So that foul on Green is his second. Aaron Gordon will check back in. Green will check out. Jody Meeks is smiling. He said, that's exactly what Russell did to me on the other end. Huertas gets the screen from Mozgov. Dang now matched up with Ibaka. Good execution by the Lakers. Mozgov with his first bucket.
Now the late delivery helped on that one. Mozgov wasted no time. Very quick on that dunk. He's seen Biz close in the past.
Augustine, a quick crossover. Meeks down the middle. Meeks with the second field goal. He's got 7 in the first half.
Jody's got that little floater down, doesn't he? They close quickly because they have to. Good outside shooter. One dribble on the float.
Dang for 3. His first points tonight. Luol Deng, 13th year in the NBA. The bulk of it with Chicago. Here's Ibaka against Deng. Always a good defender. Better offense by Serge Ibaka.
Serge cleared Aaron Gordon out of there. Wanted the ball in that spot. That's his comfort area on the floor. That left wing, left box.
That's what Magic up by 21 against the Lakers on this Friday night. Orlando on a 3-game homestand. We'll see Memphis in here on the 26th, Monday night. Fans, you can be a legend at work or among your friends when you host a group in a private suite at a Magic game. It's spectacular surroundings, the ultimate in luxury, and the excitement of NBA action. You can mingle and relax and cheer on the Magic in pure style. It's available, these suites, on a per-game basis. If you'd like more information, you can visit orlandomagic.com/suite rentals and check it out.
Great idea.
The way to host.
There you go. You don't have any dishes to do, no cleanup.
You got messy, sloppy friends, and you don't want them messing up your house. Host them in a Magic game.
You don't have to take your shoes off at the door if you're a guest.
Exactly.
Just come on in.
Under 2 minutes to play in the quarter.
Nobody cares if you spill salsa on the carpet.
Exactly. Bring a cleaning crew right in.
That's right.
That's employment, too, you know, Jeff.
Yeah.
Keep people working.
That's just a good deal all the way around.
Vucevic against Mozgov. DJ had a hot hand early. Drills the 3, but a foul on Ibaka.
Offensive foul number 7.
Away from the ball. Boy, DJ Augustine, I don't think he's hit anything but the bottom of the net.
Oh, that was a nice play. Good screen. DJ coming up wide open out of the center.
Luol Deng back to Huertas. Spinning turnaround jump shot, no good. Augustine quick to the loose ball. Lobs it. Gordon had it tipped away by Young. Good play by Nick Young. That's a tough pass, but Luol Deng able to retrieve it and draw the foul on Ibaka.
Serge picks up his second. It's Pretty nice shot fake right there.
First in the last 2 minutes.
The veteran Dang with a great catch to begin with. That ball didn't really skip up to him, did it?
Never skip rocks in the river.
Yeah.
That's what that one looked like. Tough to catch, especially for a 6'9" guy. Down around his shoe tops. Stay tuned for Magic Halftime Report presented by Marriott Vacation Club Rentals. Dante and Nick are standing by with their commentary of the first half. It's been a great one for the Magic, up by 20. A minute 18 left. Orlando's biggest lead, 25. Augustine feeds Ibaka. Luol Deng fighting him. Augustine with the shot clock down to 7. Offensive foul on Augustine.
Offensive foul.
Tony Brothers says he hooked the defender.
Let's take another look at it and watch DJ's right arm come around.
Not very much, and Dang had his leg stuck out wide to try and close off the driving lane. Not sure about that one, but close call.
Third foul on DJ, though, so EP gets into the game. It's TJ Watson in as well. He replaces Serge Ibaka.
D'Angelo Russell. The jumper no good. And the foul on the Magic.
Is that on Vooch?
Yeah, I think it is. That's Vucevic. Picking up the personal. The Magic over the limit. Mozgov will shoot 2 free throws. Number 2 on Nikola.
Penalty situation.
Timofey Mozgov on the line, shooting a career best 80% at the free throw line.
Back for the Magic, number 11.
Here comes Biyombo back for Vooch. Orlando's lead cut to 18 with 45 seconds left in the quarter. Mozgov started his career with New York, then 4 years in Denver. The last year and a half in Cleveland.
A nice game matched up against Whiteside last night. Got some looks. 14 points for him off 6 made field goals, a couple of free throws. Coach Vogel going to use a 20 here, see if he can't draw up one of those excellent side out of bounds plays, David.
Could use a basket here.
Yep.
Lakers on a 12-4 run. They were down by 25. They've cut it to 17. Visiting Lakers played last night in Miami. This road trip that they have been on for almost 2 weeks. They're 1-5. Started in Atlanta, then Minnesota, Golden State, Chicago, Memphis, Sacramento. Well, their last 6 have been brutal, though. At Miami last night. Before that, Charlotte, Cleveland, Philly, Brooklyn, Sacramento. They lost by 4 at Charlotte. The game before the Miami game last night. Lost by 8 at Miami last night. Played Cleveland pretty tough. Dropped that one by 11 on this road trip. C.J. Watson inbounds it to Alfred Payton. EP will drive. Give it to Meeks. Lakers rebound with 23 seconds to play.
Well, because of the bounce, somebody got a hand in there, forced EP to put that one on the floor. Just a little late coming into Jody's hands.
Marcelo Huertas. Russell, no good, out of the corner. Aaron Gordon. Jody Meeks, quick glance at the clock, too late. He tried to beat the buzzer, but could not. So the Magic settle for a 17-point halftime lead. Orlando 57, the LA Lakers 40. Jody Meeks in the start. Friday Night Magic from Central Florida. The Magic taking on the LA Lakers tonight and lead by 17. The Magic up 16 after one. Up that lead by 1 point in the second quarter. Really good first half of basketball. Both ends of the floor. David Steele, Jeff Turner here courtside. Point guard play. Jeff, outstanding for the Magic in that first half.
22 points, 5 assists from 2 guys, David, and that's DJ Augustine and Elfrid Payton. They were special in the first half. DJ got it started, going around the screen, knocking down a wide open one. Watch this one. Watch all the ball fakes here. Boom, boom, boom. Freezing guys getting that one to go, an easy one, and then a step up three. One of the best in the business at that one if you don't guard him. Elfrid Payton came in, David, as you always talk about when EP comes in and knocks down this first shot right there in that sweet spot at the free throw line. He is good to go, doing a nice job getting in the lane against a smaller defender, the little floater coming here. And EP starting to really heat it up, so knocks down a couple of three-pointers. Let's take a look at the Nashville Hot Shot Chart brought to you by Kentucky Fried Chicken. 9 of 10 between these two guys. 5 assists, only 2 turnovers.
Magic played a flawless game on the floor in the first period. Did not turn the ball over, but committed 6 as a team in the second. But the Volcom leads by 17, 57 to 40. Dante Marchitelli is standing by with Magic assistant coach Corliss Williamson.
Appreciate it, David. Corliss, lots of like there in the first half. What, more importantly, do you have to focus on in the second half to not let them back into it?
We have to get back to playing a little bit better defense. I thought the first quarter we did a great job of defending them well. So get our defense back on point and then move the basketball on the offensive end. I think we'll be good.
Lots of like, though, in that first half.
Yes, it was. Yes, it was.
Good luck in the second half. David, back to you.
Lakers only 31% shooting in the first half. Let's take a look at tonight's big matchup brought to you by your Central Florida Buick dealers. Elfrid Payton, the leading scorer with 14. Ingram and Clarkson, 7 apiece for the LA Lakers.
Magic did such a great job in that first quarter, David, taking care of the basketball. Got a little loose in the second. 6 turnovers. Lakers scoring 6 points off of those. And Coach Vogel, I know, always concerned about the offensive rebounds to play this Laker team.
Ooh, not a good start. The steal by Russell and a 3-point chance for the Lakers. Bad possession for the Magic. Turns into a 3-point opportunity for the Lakers.
DJ trying to swing, and Clarkson right there in the passing lane between his man and the ball. Stick that paw out there and get it and go.
Just like that, the Lakers have the lead down to 14. Orlando led by 25 in the second quarter.
Lakers showing a little zone defense here.
Biyombo in the teeth of that defense, fouled by Deng.
Foul number 1.
Nope, they gave it to Russell instead, his third. It will send Biyombo to the free throw line.
Biyombo shooting 2.
Biz missed his only free throw attempt in the first half. He was 3 of 4 at the line last night at Madison Square Garden. In the starting lineup, Biyombo now for the 16th consecutive game. That one barely got to the rim. Lakers rebound the missed free throw. They're down by 14. They've had big leads in each of their last 2 games at Charlotte and in Miami. They have yet to lead tonight, playing from behind in this one. Nick Young is in and out. Rebound, Ibaka. Rebounds in the first half, all even, 24 apiece. Here's Ibaka up top. Meeks swings it to Augustine. Not much going on this possession. A shot clock ticking down. That works. Serge Ibaka with a three-point opportunity.
Not a whole lot of movement. Again, the Lakers trying to zone up down there, David, but Serge doing a good job getting good position in front of Dang and just overpowered him to the middle of the floor.
Magic have big size advantages tonight. The Lakers playing without a couple of their top big men, Julius Randle, Larry Nance Jr. Three-point play for Serge Ibaka. Luke Walton, the first-year head coach. They were right around 500, but have slipped of late. This has been a rough road trip for them. They just won one of their last 10. Russell rifles in a jumper. .60-45, the Magic by 15 in the third. Gordon, the pitch out to Meeks. Missed it, open for three.
Right idea. That's how you beat a zone. You got to get to the middle of the floor just like that, and then the kick out.
Russell for three. Lakers creeping back into it. It's a 12-point game. D'Angelo Russell has 8 in the quarter for the Lakers. 9:47 to play in the third. Meeks into the lane. Gordon to Augustine. Orlando's getting good looks.
That's good ball movement that time. Getting it to the opposite side of the floor. Zone not able to catch up.
Zone has taken the Magic out of a rhythm offensively. And now Luol Deng makes it a 10-point game. It was at one time a 25-point lead. But now the Lakers feeling pretty good about themselves. They've got the lead down to 10. Tigers have cut the lead to 10 with a great start to the third quarter. 9:19 to play in the period. It's 60-50 Orlando. Magic fans, you can get all the Magic games you want for one low price with the Magic All-Star Fast Break Pass. One pass for just $59. 6 Magic home games in January and February for one low price of $59. Visit OrlandoMagic.com/fastbreak. Purchase your pass tonight. Well, the Lakers have made 4 out of 5 shots in the period. After shooting 31% in the first half, D'Angelo Russell leading the comeback for the LA Lakers. Russell averaging 15 points per game. He's got 11 now, 7 of them in this period. Lakers stay in that zone. Aaron Gordon fires over Mozgov. It's no good, but Ibaka with the rebound. It's knocked away, but tipped out to Augustine. Ibaka. And a foul on Ingram, reaching over the top of Biyombo. That's 4 on Brandon Ingram.
Ball movement, player movements, how you beat a zone, David. You got to get penetration either off the dribble to get into the lane or by the pass to collapse that zone.
Getting all the three-point looks that they want. Tipped in by Gordon.
And it's a good defense to rebound against. Should be able to get some second chance opportunities.
Got a hot three-point shooter. He can really tear it up. Meeks and Augustine are capable. Ingram, 15-foot jumper is good. Suddenly the Lakers catching fire from the field. Jody Meeks, Augustine. Three-point attempt by Ibaka is way off. Rebounded by Deng. Russell, Luol Deng. That's a 2 for Deng.
And that's how you have to shoot the threes against the zone. You've got to get penetration. Just moving the ball on the perimeter side to side, trying to dribble into a three is not going to work.
They put 2 on the board. I think they'll review that one. Jody Meeks Here's Biyombo. Turnaround fall-away shot is good by Bismack Biyombo.
Sure, we've seen that one many times this year, if ever. Lakers coming right back.
Biyombo wrestles the rebound away. Ibaka comfortable on that spot. Gives to Gordon. Gordon driving on Young, lost it. It's going to be a breakaway for D'Angelo Russell.
Oh, nice play by Dang. Just throwing it ahead and letting Russell run underneath it.
Lakers back to within 8. Orlando a 25-point lead early in the second. Poked out of bounds by Young. Clarkson will check in. Jordan Clarkson for the Lakers. Frank Vogel trying to instruct his team on how to attack this Lakers zone.
Everybody clap your hands.
Meeks. No call on that one. Here's Gordon for 3. It's in and out. Ibaka with the rebound and the slam.
Nice job by Serge. Made the swing pass and then right down the lane on the shot. Again, a lot of open areas to offensive rebound in there.
Tough to box out, isn't it?
No man assignment.
Mozgov to Dang. Good hands by Meeks. 3-on-1. Blocked from behind, and the Lakers come up with the loose ball.
That was a nice play. Good defensive play. Magic had numbers.
Clarkson. Floater. No good. Dip no good. Dang is out of bounds.
Let's go back and look at the Magic attacking that zone. Watch the swing pass. Going to come out to Serge up top. Keep the defense moving, and then Serge right down the middle, collecting that offensive rebound. That's not where D'Angelo Russell wants to be.
That's good for 3. Augustine made 2 threes early, picked up 2 quick fouls, though, and had to check out of the game. So that's his 3rd 3 of the night. Mozgov couldn't catch it. 2-on-1. Clarkson back alone. Augustine fumbled it out of bounds. Pretty good defense by Jordan Clarkson.
Well, he did a nice job, but the other part of it was Russell running the floor as well, trying to get with Jody Meeks to catch up with him, take that passing angle away.
Lakers will inbound it. They have managed to cut a 25-point lead down to 8. Orlando pushing it back to 13. Nikola Vucevic will check in at the next opportunity. Russell heads over the midcourt line. Russell. Clever move around to Biyombo. Well, he's putting on a show in this 3rd quarter. It is his 5th field goal of the period. 12 points in the quarter. Ibaka, no good. Biyombo will rebound, though, over the top of Young. Meeks on the drive, puts it in.
Second shot opportunity. The Magic doing a great job on the offensive glass here in this quarter.
Russell really feeling it. Not this time. Long rebound, though. Russell again. The high floater is in and out. Ibaka the rebound. Number 8 for Serge. Augustine into traffic. Meeks. Biyombo from the baseline. Still a 13-point
create a little space. Been better just to take it, go right to the hoop. Nice play by DJ.
Well, Dang unable to connect. Here's Gordon. Ibaka Well, he's in there battling on the offensive boards, given a lot of space against that zone. Serge senses that he can have a big night rebounding the basketball if the Lakers stay in that zone defense. Foul on the Lakers. Magic up by 13 with timeout. 3:49 to play tonight. The Magic leading the Lakers from the opening tip, up 13 late in the third period. Magic fans, now you can stream games live on your mobile device with Fox Sports Go. Just download the app, and you can take Fox Sports Florida and Magic basketball with you wherever you go. Here's our Southern Ford dealers road ahead. This is a 3-game homestand. Memphis and Charlotte still to come. And then at Indy and New York to start the new year. Back home against the Hawks on Wednesday, January the 4th. All games live on Fox Sports Florida. Streaming live on Fox Sports Go. Uncle Jack and the Christmas Dancers.
Goodness, got a little bit of everything in there. Part of the Blue Crew, Santa Claus, a few youngsters. Earl Jack having a good time.
I love it. Great crowd on this Friday night. Good basketball game. The Magic have not trailed in it. Led by as many as 25. Elfrid Payton checks in during the timeout. Jeff Green and Nikola Vucevic as well, joining Ibaka and Meeks. If you tuned in late, Evan Fournier is out with a bruised heel. Jody Meeks got his first start with the Magic. Meeks with 9 points in the game. Good balance scoring tonight. 14 for Payton. Leads the Magic in scoring. Vucevic against Zubac. Unable to connect on the lefty hook. Robinson the rebound for the Lakers. Jeff Green is now matched up with Russell. Trying to slow him down. Nice pass. Zubac rejected at the rim. I think Ibaka got another one. Payton driving. Ibaka the rebound. And a foul on the Lakers. We will see who they gave that block shot to. Jeff Green was also there. Serge, 4 block shots in the first period.
Serge working hard tonight. He started so well offensively, working the glass a little bit. And how about him getting out and running the floor with EP? Elfrid decided to take it himself, and Serge right there to clean up the miss.
On the second night of back-to-backs, we talked about it earlier, Jeff. You lean on veterans who've been there and done that, and young legs.
We've got a nice mix of that right now, of both.
9 points for Serge Ibaka. 9 rebounds as well. He had a double-double last night in New York, 23 and 10. Points and rebounds. He did get a block on that last attempt by the Lakers. So 5 block shots now for Serge tonight. That foul, by the way, on the Lakers was D'Angelo Russell. Lou Williams. Easy 2 points he got behind Payton.
Nice pass from Huertas over the top.
Ibaka from the baseline. Serge Ibaka, double-figure scoring. Needs one more rebound to get another double-double. Robinson cut off by Serge. Huertas. Zubac. Robinson follows it in. This lead has kind of settled in at 10, 12 points for the moment. The 3 no good by Green. The rebound, Robinson. 2:19 left in the third. Lakers cut it to 8 earlier in the quarter. Huertas. Clarkson for 3. Ibaka with rebound number 10. Payton cut off. Now Vucevic goes to work. Over the top of Zubac.
Oh, nice job by Vuce. Good deep position. Good movement. Takes LA out of the zone.
Meeks with the steal. Ooh, he got clobbered from behind and no foul. Robinson trucked him.
Back for the Magic, number 32,
Big shake in his head.
Watch the quick hands by Jody Meeks. Huertas got his hand in there and knocked it loose before the foul. Watch the hand come in here. And a part of the ball, Dave?
Maybe. Ibaka catch and shoot for three. Boy, Serge terrific in that first period and now turning it on in the third as well. 11 in the quarter for Ibaka, 15 in the game. Williams has a knack and he baited Payton into the foul.
He knew as soon as he saw the hand going up from the official. EP moving his feet, but he'll get inside underneath those arms. Catch you every time.
Williams 87% on the free throw line. He only had 1 point in the first half. He averages 19 per game. In their last 11, 24 points a game. He is a scorer. Sixth man of the year in 2015.
Making a run at it right now, this year as well. Leading scorer, as we mentioned in the first half. All subs in the league.
That cuts the lead to 14 again. Green, Payton. EP for three. His third tonight. Robinson.
Oh, boy. On Serge, I think. Sure. Thomas Robinson had a chance on that one. The Lakers coming right back at you. They waste a little time. Running makes and misses.
They take a high percentage of their shots early in the shot clock. That's the trademark of their offense.
There it was. The foul was early, not on the shot, on the pump.
Thomas Robinson on the free throw line for the first time tonight. 52% for the year. He had an 18-point, 12-rebound game against the Magic last March.
With Brooklyn?
Played last year with the Nets, the year before Philadelphia. He's bounced around, former 5th pick of Sacramento in 2012. Vucevic, Payton, easy two.
See, Lou Williams didn't go with him, staying at top, trying to match up. EP doing a good job flashing right back in front of the low man.
Out of bounds, Clarkson. Laker turnover number 11. Magic lead is 18. Payton. Oh, he's clever. Too quick for Zubac. 21 for Elfrid Payton.
And Zubac, another one of those 19-year-olds on the Lakers. He didn't know what was coming or what hit him.
Late in the third now. Shot clock down to 5. Williams launching over Ibaka. Robinson fighting for the rebound. Clarkson for three. He got it. Second chance for the Lakers. 2 seconds left. Watson. And that's the end of the period. Clarkson's three cuts the lead to 13. Welcome back to Orlando Magic basketball on Fox Sports Florida, presented by Dodge. What a beautiful night in Central Florida, the Amway Center. Brought back by local artist Orange Avenue. Well, we've had some terrific local artists throughout the season here on Fox Sports Florida, helping us with our music ins and outs from commercial break. David Steele, Jeff Turner back with you, and the Magic. Solid game, Jeff, pretty much. A little lax, but in the third period early. But it's very difficult to keep the hammer down for 48 minutes. You know teams are going to make runs.
Well, I give Luke Walton and his staff a lot of credit. They made an adjustment, came out playing a zone a little bit different, but the Magic were able to make some adjustments, get some things going, and really did a nice job of working the offensive glass, I thought. That really helped them coming up with some second chance opportunities.
Orlando with the lead as we start this fourth period. Huertas for Zubac. Vucevic comes away with the loose basketball. Magic had never trailed.
On the floor now.
Tom starts the fourth quarter. Orlando has never trailed in the game. Williams with the steal on Watson. Slammed in. Big-time stuff by Thomas Robinson.
I'm not sure Lou Williams was trying to make a pass there, but a great read by Robinson.
Just went it up and got it, didn't he?
Lakers staying in this zone.
And another turnover by the Magic. Williams looking for contact, and he missed the layup, and it's out of bounds. We're going to have a foul on Robinson, I think. He went in there hard against C.J. Watson. That will be a foul on Robinson.
Watch the previous one as Williams puts it up. Oh, no, that's the foul there over the top. Here comes the dunk. Williams puts it up. Ooh, close.
Is that basket interference?
It's close.
Over the
Have to
cylinder.
slow that one down.
Ooh. Another shaky possession. Another turnover by the Magic. Jordan Clarkson. Short. Rebounded by Payton. See if the Magic can get a shot this time. Yep. And Elfrid Payton's taking it.
Well, that's one way to beat
pass
the defense. Well, and more importantly, David, the pace of it. Just get down before they have a chance to get set up, because they've got to talk through their zone reads, because they got to pass people out. A little different playing zone in the NBA than in college.
Clarkson for three.
Always be connected. A lot of communication has to take place to make this work.
Payton will try one from up top. This one is way short. He shot the ball well tonight. That one off target. 23 points for Elfrid Payton. Leads all scorers tonight. Early in the fourth period. Lakers heading home after this game. They'll play Christmas Day against their crosstown rival Clippers. Robinson juggling it. Looking for an opening. Vucevic had him measured. Robinson to Williams. Williams for three. Lakers keeping it interesting here. Frank Vogel wants a timeout. The three ball by Clarkson at the end of the quarter. Another one in the fourth, and now a three. We are in the fourth period. The Lakers trying to make another run. Let's take a look at our CenturyLink Prism. What's next? After Christmas Day on the 26th, it'll be Marc Gasol and the Memphis Grizzlies coming to the Amway Center. Well, they've been a surprise club with injuries and still managing to pile up victories. They're 19-12 on the year, playing at home tonight against the Houston Rockets. They'll be in town on Monday evening.
Well, that guy, Tony Allen, boy, he was big in that game defensively. Jeff Green had it going. Allen came in, completely shut that down.
Damian Rudaj to Nick Vucevic. Nikola cross court. Elfrid Payton. Now it's Rudaj chased off the three-point line, missed the two, and the Lakers get the rebound. Lakers down by 25 in the second quarter. Have never led in the game. They keep fighting back, though. Running a little weave offense out top. Williams over the top to Huertas. Missed the shot. The rebound tipped to Payton. Watson. Green has a much smaller defender. They come and double him quickly. Ooh, bad play by Jeff. Here comes Clarkson. Now it's a 9-point game. Turnovers in the fourth period have been costly.
The Lakers, they had a mismatch, or the Magic had a mismatch, but the Lakers run 2 guys at Jeff Green. Got to be able to find somebody out of that double team.
Here's Vooch finally. Ooh, could not connect. Robinson the rebound.
Good deep position in the post. That's usually a nice spot for Vooch in there.
Nikola just 5 points tonight. Clarkson another 3. His 4th 3 tonight. We've got a 6-point game. 7:45 left. Lakers using the long ball to get back in it here in the fourth quarter. Zone defense baffling the Magic in this fourth period. That's a big shot by Payton.
Well, they just kind of stunned at him, daring him to shoot. He's got to step up, knock that down, and he does.
Nice play there by the Magic. C.J. Watson. C.J. going to take it into the lane and float it in. Big play defensively, and he turns it into 2.
Again, I think that's the Magic's best bet right now, David. Get out and run. Push it in transition. Don't let the Lakers get set up. This is a crew for Los Angeles that hasn't played a whole lot together. Huertas and Thomas, part of the rotation normally.
Turnover Lakers. Opportunity knocks for the Magic. Watson for 2. Timeout Lakers. 6-0 run after the Lakers cut it to 6.
Doing it with defense, David. Nice job here. Good steal. Rudez in the right place. EP, perfect timing on the give. Just
6-0 run to get the lead back to 12. Elfrid Payton. Terrific game tonight. Tonight's delivery of the game delivered by Domino's. Came off the bench when Augustine picked up 2 fouls early, and he came in firing, Jeff.
We talked about it, that guys off the bench, Clarkson and Payton, are going to be key tonight. Clarkson's made a couple of threes, but it's been EP for the Magic, knocking down 3-pointers. David's got 7 assists to go along with his 25 points here in this ballgame.
Point a minute, 25 points, 25 minutes for Elfrid Payton. 3rd year out of Louisiana Lafayette. Brandon Ingram, the rookie from Duke, has checked back in. He's matched up with Jody Meeks, who checked in for the Magic. Serge Ibaka as well. Clarkson, the man with the hot hand in the fourth period. Williams, always dangerous. Watson, good job on him. Shot clock at 2. Mozgov almost traveled. Did not hit the rim, and that's a 24-second violation on the Lakers.
He didn't travel. It was close. Might have drug a foot. Covered a lot of distance. Magic's doing a good job on the weak side on the help. Great pass from Lou Williams.
Lakers 15 turnovers, the Magic 13. They average 16 per game, near the bottom of the league. Vucevic going to take a timeout. 20-second timeout for Nikola Vucevic. Did not want to give the Lakers any momentum.
We needed Jody Meeks or C.J. Watson to come back and give EP some help.
Well, Watson has made some big plays after the Lakers wrested the momentum away. C.J. with a big steal and layup, then another bucket. Getting an opportunity to play tonight due to an injury to Evan Fournier. Did not start, but he was the first call off the bench at the 2-guard spot. Jody Meeks getting the starting call. Meeks with 9 points. Watson with 6 off the bench. They're on the floor together right now in a three-guard Magic attack. Payton, Watson, Meeks, Vucevic, and Ibaka. Luol Deng will return for the LA Lakers. 94-82 with 6:20 left in the fourth period. I don't think the Lakers are going away, do you?
No, they're not.
Vucevic, spinning turnaround. Got it. Big time move by Nikola Vucevic.
Over the outstretched arm. Timothy Mozgov.
Ibaka matched up with Deng. Watson on Russell. He carried them early in the second half. Lately, it's been this guy. Clarkson. No good. Meets the rebound. Good box out by Elfrid Payton.
Doing a nice job. How about the defense by Serge Ibaka?
Watson for three. CJ with a big-time three ball to lift the Magic to a 17-point lead. 7 in the fourth quarter for the veteran.
Oh, nice job again. EP pushing it ahead. The Laker defense not set. Make them pay.
Local dealer today. And by Checkers. Epic Deals, Epic Deals. Atlanta Magic 1 point shy of triple digits tonight. On this Friday night from Central Florida, 99-82 is our score. The Magic have never trailed and led by as many as 25 points. The Lakers cut the lead to 6. That's when C.J. Watson started working his magic. Got a steal, a couple of field goals, now a big 3 to push the lead back to 17. Former Tennessee Volunteer C.J. Watson.
The guy that Frank Vogel had in Indiana has a comfort level with him.
Now Elfrid Payton is matching up with D'Angelo Russell. Watson picks him up on a switch. Clarkson. Offensive foul. Watson
may have hit his head, yeah.
Offensive foul on number 6, Jordan Clarkson.
That's great rotation. That's another big play by Watson. Watch him slide in here, get his feet set. Oh, he got kicked in the head by Ibaka.
A little dazed, but
Yep.
he's okay.
Those are game-winning plays, as the head coach calls them.
5:23 left. They take care of some moisture on the court. Kind of game that Frank Vogel was looking for from his team on this home court. Magic just 5 and 10, but he said before the game he felt like over the long haul of the season that the Magic would get more than their share of home court victories, would wind up with a plus 500 record at home.
That's pretty good. Stay where we are on the road at 500.
The playoff team.
Yes, you are.
Luol Deng rims out. Rebound Ibaka. Number 11 for Serge. What a night for Serge Ibaka. 5 block shots. Watson for 3. .445 left. Lou Williams. High floater.
That's a soft touch. Going in there in traffic. Doesn't need the bank.
Meeks felt contact. No call. He missed the shot. Rebounded by Williams. Luch trying to get position. He dropped his arms at the last second after contact.
Yep. Thought he had done everything right there, David. In transition, just kind of in retreat. It's a great cut and find Luol Deng in full stride.
Luol Deng, the 31-year-old veteran, in his 13th year in the NBA. Double-double number 3 on the season for Deng.
Remember last year in Miami, David, after Chris Bosh went down was out for the season, they played Deng at that 4 spot quite a bit. So this is nothing new for him. I'm to fill in for Julius Randle tonight. thing for the Magic. Serge Ibaka has done a nice job on him for the most part. Able to go out and guard him on the perimeter.
Yeah, he's only got 11 tonight. Orlando by 15 with 4:10 now to play. Augustine unable to pull it. Gives to Ibaka. Cross court to Payton. 3-ball Elfrid. Too strong. Rebounded by Williams. Augustine is back. Williams trying to find contact. No call.
He was looking for it. Maybe that's where you're better off just not even fouling him.
Well, what a nice pass by Vooch.
Well, the Magic doing a nice job getting that ball inside. Oh.
Boy, Jordan Clarkson barking at the official. Veteran official Tony Brothers pulls the official away from the situation with tempers flaring.
Yeah.
I don't know what set Clarkson off, but he was really getting after the official, Brett Nansel.
Well, the call
talking to the crew
was
chief.
that he stepped, watch the play, and then watch on the out-of-bounds play, saying he never gets out of bounds. Oh, I see it. And they call him. I don't think they can call that. I think the referee didn't give him the ball.
He called a
point.
violation,
Yeah,
inbound
said he was-
violation. And Clarkson
Yeah.
got the fuse lit. So it's an inadvertent whistle and no technical, I suppose, huh? They rescinded the technical as well on Clarkson. So the Lakers will get the ball.
Well, I mean, it was a blown call, inadvertent whistle.
The three attempt is no good. Vucevic gets the rebound. Ibaka running the floor. Boy, you look down court against this Laker team, you might find something valuable.
Well, I tell you what, how about the play of EP tonight? He has been tremendous.
He really has. Looking for the pass, is taking the shot when it's available, knocking down 11 of 15 for the field.
Well, watch EP looking up immediately. Serge running ahead. This is right on the money. Good hesitation by Ibaka. EP has done a nice job defensively. They really kind of got this Magic team going, pushing the tempo, not letting the Lakers set back up in that zone defense they've tried to play the entire second half.
Full court pressure. Pass comes over the top to Payton.
Now they're back matched up.
Payton had it knocked away but got it back. Then his shot blocked and a jump ball.
Oh, that's his jump ball.
So they'll go to the Magic circle.
EP wanting a little hand on the hip right there prior to the strip.
He'll jump against Russell. I think
Magic
Russell.
ball, yeah. Russell took it right out of bounds.
Repelled it. Yep, Orlando basketball. The shot clock will be at 10. When Orlando has scored 100 points or better, it's happened 11 times. They're 8-3. Watson underneath from Ibaka.
Luke Walton has gone all small right now. Luol Deng playing the 5 spot. The Magic just taking advantage inside on cuts, posts up with the bigs.
How about that defense by Payton? Forcing a Laker turnover. They're 17th. Frank Vogel will take a timeout with 2:43 left and Orlando up by 19. 107-88. Going to be a full timeout for Orlando. And it looks like Coach Vogel is going to call in the reserves with a 19-point lead and 2:43 left. Serge Ibaka, boy, he's been terrific. Great pass that time to C.J. Watson. Amway Center on the 26th, Monday night. The Memphis Grizzlies will be in town. Three-game homestand for Frank Vogel and the Magic. Trying to get things right on their home floor. 500 road team, 8-8 with some big wins on the road. That'll be a good test, Jeff, on Monday. Memphis, terrific team. Charlotte will be in here Wednesday. See if they can get home court victories against quality teams.
Nice pitching teams around the holiday. They're traveling. They're not happy because they're traveling.
C.J. Wilcox in, Steven Zimmerman, Damian Rudash, Nick Vucevic on the floor. Nice step through. Vucevic reaching double figures. Magic lead is 21. Lakers fly home tonight. They'll play Christmas Day against the LA Clippers. Russell, no good. The rebound, Vucevic. 7 rebounds now for Nikola.
2 minutes, less than 2 minutes remaining in the quarter.
Watson. Boy, CJ has played a major role in this fourth quarter. After the Lakers cut it to 6, CJ made 2 or 3 terrific plays.
Did it both defensively and offensively. Good balance, good consistency there for him.
Yeah. Got offensive and defensive consistency from C.J. Watson tonight, haven't you? Mario Hezonja will check in. Vucevic checks out of the game. Good crowd on this Friday night appreciating the home team's effort. On the verge of getting their 14th win of the year, their 6th here in the Amway Center. It's been a long 2 weeks for the Lakers. Their only win on this road trip at Philadelphia. They turn it over again.
Good hands by Steven Zimmerman. His long arms.
Wilcox missed the 3. Huertas for the Lakers. Top of the arc 3. C.J. Wilcox. The rebound. Played for the Clippers the last 2 years. Watson will pull it out. We approach 1 minute to play in the game. Rudash. Zimmerman. Hezonja not able to save the loose ball. Outside on Church Street, Nick Anderson getting ready for the post-game show. He'll be joined momentarily by Dante Marchitelli. The Magic Live post-game show is presented by your Central Florida Chevy dealer. Magic led by 25 in the second period. Zubac is fouled. It's on Zimmerman.
Number 33, Steven Zimmerman.
Big Zim, the 7-footer from Nevada, Las Vegas. Second-round pick of the Magic last June.
Thomas Robinson looked like he caught one across the face. I'm not sure if it was from his own teammate.
I think it was Zubac.
Yep.
Is there blood? I think there is.
Might be a little bit. Yep.
A gash on his forehead. And Meta World Peace will make an appearance on the Magic hardwood. 37-year-old veteran in his 17th NBA year. Playing his second year with the Lakers. At least on this go-round. 4 years a Laker earlier in his career.
Yeah.
One more for Vincent Zubac.
Really an interesting career, to say the least. An All-Star in 2004. Defensive Player of the Year that year with Indiana. Ivica Zubac with a couple of free throws.
Well said.
39 seconds left in the game. 109 to 90. Zimmerman firing. Hezonja trying to tip it out. Zubac with the ball. D'Angelo Russell. Zimmerman. What did he play? 6 games in the D-League with Erie.
Average a double-double down there, or up there.
Final seconds, the Magic will be able to dribble out the clock and win it by 19, 109-90. Back-to-back for both clubs, an impressive performance. The tone was set early with 9 block shots by the ball club in the first period. A new franchise high for blocks in a quarter. Orlando jumped out to a 16-point lead after one and never looked